Here with Momir Petkovic, talking about our last three athletes that are going to be competing here at the Greco Worlds. All three train often with him at the Olympic Training Center, daily basis. So I'd like to ask you about each guy, how their training's going, what kind of things we can expect from each. We'll start at heavyweight, Robbie Smith, his first World Championships. How's Robbie been training?
Robbie's training pretty well, pretty good. You know, we had a great training camp back in spring. Before that in Poland, we had a good one. Over here, he finished up pretty good. Looked very relaxed, like, you know, excited. He's going to wrestle his first World Championships. You know, hopefully he's going to do well. You know, he just changed the weight classes. It's going to be, in my opinion, a little bit physically. He's going to have a little bit, you know, like challenges. But if he puts it together, you know, he can surprise a lot of guys out there. He knows how to wrestle, you know. So.
He's had a good spirit this year, though.
Yeah.
He's certainly seemed to open up some of his offense at the heavier weight. Do you think that scoring points will be something he can get done here?
Well, you know, definitely it's going to come down to that. He better start applying those things, you know. So he had a great camp in Poland. I was really surprised. You know, he had some good battles with high-level guys. So you know, hopefully he's going to bring it on.
Now, Andy Bisek, second World Championships for him. Seems to have had a good year. What's it look like for Andy going in?
Yeah, well, you know, Andy is working, you know, commit for the next 4 years. He's very serious about this. You know, in the beginning of the year, he has a little issues with injuries, this and that, but he really wrestled good at the trials. He wrestled good in Poland, even he was sick, very sick, had 5 matches. And in this moment, I was watching him the last 2 weeks, like 10 days here in Budapest, you know. He looked very relaxed, good reactions, you know, ready to roll. So hopefully he's going to bring it on too, you know. He's ready physically, you know, mentally. So it's a tough weight class too. So at least, you know, he's got a good experience. This is the second Worlds. He had some tough tournaments this year. We went to a few tough camps. So let's hope for the best.
Now at 66, we're going to be going with Ellis Coleman. He was second in our trials, and team put him in a few days ago. How's Ellis been looking? This is a new weight class for him. Well, he wrestled at it as a junior, dropped to 60s back at 66. So.
No, this is his weight class.
Yeah.
The new weight class was last year.
Right.
So, you know, Ellis is, you know, I think he's very happy to have a chance to wrestle, represent our country. You know, yesterday when we find out, you know, that he's going to be wrestling, his eyes were smiling, you know, happy. So, you know, he's got a potential. He's a fighter. We know that he's going to give everything, you know, it's inside of him. So, you know, we're excited to see him first time at the senior world level.
Yeah, now he's been at an Olympic Games, and obviously he's got a lot of international experience on the junior level. Have you seen improvement in him this year?
After the Olympic Games, he had a little kind of lump. After that, he had a hard time to get back. He had some also medical issues. But, you know, last 2 months after the trials in the training camp and all this, you know, thing is serious, we are a little more relaxed. He's enjoying it much better, much more, you know. So hopefully, you know, he's going to be able to, you know, really execute over here.
Yeah, well, he's exciting when he's wrestling well. You know, he might have a chance to open it up, right?
You never know with him, you know.
Right.
I know he's going to give everything out there, you know. That's his life. That's what he told me.
Well, thanks a lot, Coach. This will help us. Right. Yeah.